14-year-old Brigitte came face to face with the most terrifying moment of her life when her father pointed a gun at her 21-year-old boyfriend because he proposed marriage to her. Brigitte's father was so furious that he threatened to shoot him there and then. After several years of pleading and convincing, he finally allowed Brigitte to get married to Roger Vadim, and that was the beginning of several secret affairs to come. Throughout the 1960s, Brigitte stood out as an exceptional actress and singer. Even though her exploits in the entertainment industry were evident, there were several aspects of her dating life that she hid from the public. This video will reveal most of the love affairs that Brigitte Bardot kept secret. Before we get into the video, I've discovered that only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, please kindly consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Jean-Louis Trintignant. Brigitte is known as one of the Golden Age actresses who owned her title as a sex symbol at the time. She was free-spirited and opened her mind to the possibility of finding love regardless of how many times her relationships failed. It has been confirmed that she dated over 21 men and married 4. When she was asked in an interview about her secret affairs, she said, "The present was getting lukewarm. I always look for passion, and that's why I was often unfaithful. When the passion was coming to an end, I was packing my suitcase." One of the relationships she kept secret was an affair with French actor Jean-Louis. She was still married to producer Roger Vadim when she began the affair with Jean. Brigitte and Jean met on the set of the French romantic drama film And God Created Women in 1956. Interestingly, the director of the film was her husband, Roger Vadim. Initially, her relationship with Jean was purely work-related because they were co-stars on the set, but as time went by, they began to develop feelings for each other, then later decided to have a secret affair, and it was so important for them to keep it a secret because Brigitte was married to Roger at the time and Jean was married to Stephanie Audrin. As time went by, their relationship grew stronger. It was even rumored that they were both living together while she was still married to Roger. Her marriage eventually began to face a crisis when her husband noticed that she was unfaithful. She and Roger Vadim decided to get a divorce in 1957. The cause of their divorce wasn't made public, but it was suspected that the marriage ended as a result of her secret extramarital affairs. After the divorce, she continued living with Jean-Louis Trintignant for years, but their relationship eventually came to an end in 1958. After their breakup, it was reported that Brigitte attempted suicide with sleeping pills, but she was rushed to the hospital and she recovered quickly. Gilbert Becaud. It seems like Brigitte was an expert at hiding her secret affairs because she was dating another person while she was in a secret relationship with Jean-Louis. She began an affair with French musician and actor Gilbert Becaud while she was still in a relationship with Jean-Louis. She later revealed that she got into a relationship with Gilbert because of Jean's frequent absence due to military service. She was facing a lot of pressure at the time from her career, and the affairs were a form of escape from her reality. At the time, her husband Roger Vadim suspected that she was in a relationship with 2 other men, and this was the reason for their eventual divorce. It turns out that she was involved in 2 affairs. While married to Roger Vadim, she was having affairs with Jean-Louis and Gilbert Becaud at the same time while she was married to Roger. After her marriage with Roger came to an end, her relationship with Gilbert Becaud came to an end as well. Glenn Ford. In 1958, Brigitte Bardot's career was at its peak. She was being selected to star in notable roles, and she was one of the most sought-after actresses at the time. Within the same year, she became the highest-paid French actress. It was even revealed that after her breakup with Roger Vadim, she began to acquire properties. She was so rich that she could afford to buy almost anything she desired. She initially bought a historic property in Cannes, after which she bought another property in Saint-Tropez. In 1959, as her career was blossoming, she got into a relationship with French actor and producer Jacques Charest. They later decided to get married on the 18th of June 1959, but what most people didn't know was the fact that she was pregnant with her first child way before their wedding. She later gave birth to their son Nicolas Jacques Charest in January of 1960. As time went by, she began to lose interest in her marriage, and this led her to getting into a relationship with actor Glenn Ford. No one except the both of them knew about the relationship, as they did all they could to keep their affair away from the public. She knew that if her husband found out, it would lead to another divorce. She continued the affair with Glenn for the most part of the early 1960s. As time went by, her marriage began to face a crisis as she was obviously unhappy and unsatisfied. Her husband, Jacques Charest, also began to suspect that she was involved in an affair. The both of them later decided to get a divorce in 1962, and their son was raised by the Charest family. A few months after her divorce, her relationship with Glenn Ford came to an end. Sami Frey. It was later revealed that while Brigitte was married to Jacques Charest, she was involved in a secret affair with Sami Frey as well. After her divorce, she continued her relationship with Sami Frey, and she even revealed in a later interview that she fell deeply in love with Sami Frey. Interestingly, Jacques Charest wasn't even aware of her relationship with Glenn Ford while they were still married. He only knew about her affair with Sami Frey. Brigitte hoped that her relationship with Sami Frey would morph into a lifelong relationship, but that wasn't the case. He left her a few months after her divorce. Gigi Rizzi. After Brigitte Bardot's first two failed marriages, she got into a third marriage with millionaire playboy Gunnar Sachs. Their marriage lasted from 1966 to 1969, after which they decided to go their separate ways. However, it was later revealed that she got involved in a secret affair while she was still married to Gunnar Sachs. She began an affair with the Italian media personality Gigi Rizzi in 1968. At the time, Gigi was one of the most famous playboys and was said to be romantically involved with some of the most beautiful female stars at the time. Brigitte fell for his charm and dated him at the expense of her marriage. She was bored at the time and needed a relationship that would make her feel alive again. Sadly, their relationship didn't last long, and they both went their separate ways a few months later. Patrick Gilles. While Brigitte Bardot was still married to her third husband, she got into a secret affair with actor Patrick Gilles. Even though her marriage was already rocky at the time as a result of her extramarital affairs and other factors, she was still very much involved in other relationships. Her affair with Patrick began when they met on the set of the French romantic comedy film The Bear and the Doll, and it continued for several years. She kept the affair a secret until her divorce with Gunnar Sachs became official. She later made a relationship with Patrick public, and they dated till 1971. All through the 1970s, she got involved in over 6 relationships with popular entertainers, but their relationships didn't seem to last that long. After retiring from the movie industry in 1973, Bardot started using her influence to promote other causes that she believed in. She set up her own foundation called the Brigitte Bardot Foundation, aimed at animal activism. She has continued to support the welfare of animals even till date. She is currently married to Bernard de Moral, and their marriage continues to be stronger each passing year. In a later interview, she revealed that her mindset has transformed over the years. She said, "I gave my youth and my beauty to men. I am now giving my wisdom and my experiences, the best of myself, to animals." So, which of these facts about Brigitte Bardot caught your interest the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and check out the next video in this series.